Where are you?
I'm in a church.
What?
Are you serious? We're looking for a venue for the wedding.
You are going to get married in a church? I'm shocked you didn't burst into flames as you crossed the threshold.
What a cast. Welcome back. That was a clip from Book Club, The Next Chapter, and one of the stars is joining DBL today. He stole our hearts as America's favorite TV coach, made us part of his family in Parenthood, and showed us his amazing strength as the voice of Mr. Incredible. You know him. You love him. Please welcome to the show, Craig T. Nelson.
I feel like I have to say it, man. How are you? Good to see you.
Well, I'm great. I'm doing fantastic. You guys are having an incredible discussion there.
Yeah.
It's just
AI?
so meaningful. Yeah.
All right.
No, the loneliness in that young lady that expressed her heart so eloquently and it's so moving.
That's really kind of you.
I just found, I was just feeling in myself about the isolation and that we all can suffer self-imposed, but generally I think all you guys hit the nail on the head. But the one thing I found in my life is that I'm continually having to tell myself to be of service, to go out there and force myself into the community in some way, whether or not it's church or whether or not it's some kind of recovery program, whatever it is. Yeah. But really taking the effort to get to give somebody a hug and get a hug.
Wow. Beautifully stated. Thank you for that.
Stunning.
Thank you.
And of course, then the AI thing just sent me off again. And I got very lonely.
They're the same. They're the same. I'm like, let me ask you about you, sir. Book Club, The Next Chapter is your second movie with this iconic cast. And this time you guys filmed in Italy. What was it like exploring the country with Diane Keaton, Jane Fonda, Mary Steenburgen? Was there any fun, adventurous pranks or fun things?
Oh, it was so incredible. I'd never been to Rome or really southern Italy at all, and I met so many fascinating people. And it's always an experience. Andy Garcia and Don Johnson. And
wow. Yeah.
Myself, and it was just, I sit around and tell stories and kind of reminisce. And you're working with these beautiful ladies, and and it was just, Italy, beautiful ladies.
Perfect.
Gee, what a life. Right?
Yeah, struggle.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
I know. I'm over here like, man, Craig's been a part of my whole life.
I know.
Like,
me too.
You've been a part of the pop culture in some way our entire lives. So this is really amazing to talk to you. But in the first book club, you and Mary are trying to reignite the spark in your love life. But how do you keep the spark alive in your own life?
Well, I'm married to one of the most fascinating people in the world.
Aww.
And she is my best friend, and she's going to have a birthday here pretty soon. We just had our anniversary not too long ago, our 38th.
Wow.
And it's, you know what it is? It's relying on each other to the point where you experience a love, a richness, and a deep understanding, for me, of the compassion that we should have for each other. I've learned so much in having been married to my wife, Doria. And so I'm so blessed and thankful because, living with an actor and also part-time psychotic is not easy.
I love it.
Slip that in there.
There's so many different facets of you. And, you're on Young Sheldon, so I've seen you. My kids love it. Obviously, he's a childhood genius. What was Craig like in high school? I have to know.
I was really, I think I was an outsider. I never really fit in. But, I think isn't that part and parcel of who we are as teenagers? I mean, where do you belong? And, for the longest period of time, I thought I was adopted, so I didn't really fit in with my. Well, it's just for me, it was just I was sure I was adopted. These couldn't be my parents. So you go through, and it's all, it's really, it was so self-centered and so selfish. But the thing I learned in high school was that I was not a good student at all.
Yeah.
The only thing I was good at was English literature. And that was, because I love to read and tell stories. So I would encourage kids that are finding it hard to find a place. Imagine today, in today's world, what that must be like with what you guys were talking about, the social media,
Right.
all of the things they're confronted with.
Yeah.
To find a place that it's okay. It's okay. To encourage them to understand that not knowing exactly where you fit is okay. You don't have to belong to that thing. You can be an individual. And so I was encouraged to do that.
That was like a locker room speech, coach.
I
love that.
Put me in the game, Coach.
DBL Nation, you can see Book Club, the next
great
chapter,
guy.
in theaters May 12th. Also, catch new episodes of Young Sheldon Thursdays on CBS. Craig, thank you so much for joining us. Thank
You
you
gotta
for
come
your
back.
pep
Come
talk.
back soon.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to your wife coming
Yes.
up. Mazel. We'll be right back. Thank you.
Thank you.